Hi, rattrap 25 with another Transformers Prime Transformers review thingy, as people will say now. Today's bank holiday, Monday. I'm filming this. I'm absolutely knackered from work. After work's been watching my videos. So any of you who are watching this video from work, hi. Yes, I'm here. And please take the mick out of me. It's the only thing that's cheering me up at the moment at work. And today I'm going to do a 2-in-1 review. Basically, I'm going to do episode 11 episode 11 with episode 12. Right, start off because I feel like episode 11 could have been... I could have done a single review on it, but it would have me just going on and drowning. But at the end of the day, I do sound like I'm a drone, but I like how I do my reviews. I've been getting some nasty comments over YouTube, saying that someone told, I don't want to mention his name, but if you're watching this, it's my hobby. I like it. Please, if you haven't got anything nice, just watch the video and don't say anything. Or just give me a thumbs down. I'm not bothered. Well, it's not going to stop me doing my review once a week. It's something that keeps me busy. It keeps me out of spending more money on eBay. Yeah. Okay, first episode 11. And another review is saying fatty. Yeah, okay. I'm a bit big. So, I'm married, I've got a kid. I work for a living. Like most of other people who are on YouTube. Can you have something else to say other than fatty? Please, be a bit nice to people. I'm not saying these people's names, but I'm just telling you the comments that they've been saying. So if you're watching this video, you know who you are. Say something nice, or just put a thumbs down. I don't bother. Okay, episode 11 was called Flight Mind, and in this episode is basically was continuation from Armada, when Bulkhead was actually accidentally bridged up onto the Nemesis, and it found out that Bulkhead did major damage to the Nemesis's ship, and what he did was he smashed up the major power supply of the flight controls, and they were just going down. So Megatron ordered Knockout and Vehicons to try and get the Nemesis back high But in the end, so instead of taking on what Megatron did, he ordered his staff to infuse it with dark energon instead of not the normal energon that he would do, thinking that he can control this ship, which automatically led to just for, but it all backfired, and the Nemesis took on its will and the mind of its own. So that's about it. So everyone's in stasis, from Optimus to the entire Decepticon army, and basically Ratchet sent out Agent Fowler and Jack, Miko and Raph to get the Project Icon results or findings what Prime accidentally gave to Megatron while he was still thinking that it was around PAX. So at the end of the day, it all went tops up, and Miko ended up being actually saving the day by thinking gave these ship tentacles or claws or whatever you want to call it, by pushing Megatron onto the controls to dump the energon, dark energon, out of the engines, and everyone would turn back to normal, which it did end up doing. So, but also in the end they found out that Project Icon, the Nemesis, uncoded three or four sets of coordinates, and they said that the ship was heading to the very first coordinates, which was in New York City or Manhattan, one of the two. And that's where they left off, with a big continue for this one. And believe it or not, it's like mind sickness, prime sickness, or mind sickness, and out of it the head, when it was two different episodes rolled into one. This next one, I really don't know the name of the episode, but I had two different names. One name was Tunnels, okay, and the other one was what's it called? Knockout's Bad Day. So I'm going with Knockout's Bad Day as this episode, because that's what it came up on YouTube. And in this episode was the better of the two, because it was more into the was more into the actually Transformers based. Like last one was more human based, and I like the story with Prime, how they're doing with the humans. They're actually making the humans more physically involved in the right way. And the right, like there was too much human interaction in Transformers Michael Bay's, in the Unicron trilogies with the humans. The first two were I liked, Armada. Cybertron, it was too little, but Kicker reminded me too much of Wheelie. Pissing, whining, moaning, and the ending was just completely bad. But my best one, the only thing that saves the Unicron trilogies was actually Cybertron. I have to say, I have to put my hands up to that. The only thing that saves the Unicron trilogies is Cybertron. I love the cartoon. I've watched it over and over again, and it is the best one. But they're trying to do more along the lines of Cybertron, but more of G1 as well. Okay, in this one, you left off from we were in episode 11, and in this one, they sent Miko and Jack down with Bumblebee and RC. I didn't see a B continue sign at the end of this, so I'm just getting these two all out at once. In this one, they're down in the city, Manhattan, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Most likely be Manhattan. And basically, they're trying to unearth the relic, one of the first relics that they found. And and it's under the train tunnels. And as they uncover it, the Decepticons uncover it, but it turned out that Jack and Miko end up running into a train worker or a train inspector, you know, who's basically lives, works and breathes the underground tunnels, basically, as you would say, as people do at work, as I do at work. Basically, people say to me at work that you never go home, don't you have a life? So I said, no, not really, because I'm always here. And also, that's why I just stared at into space then. Crazy. I'm going insane now. That's how much work is making me tired. I might actually sit in with the rest of the review like this. Hey, balloon man. Okay. So he catches Jack and Miko, and Miko makes a lie saying that they're on a school trip and they're lost, and so he ends up telling all about urban myths down in sewers, and he actually finds the Transformers and he actually shouts out Moment, giant metal moment, they're coming to invade us from outer space. Kind of like me, I'm kind of weird like that. Yes, I am, don't worry. But yeah. So where we are, he ends up saying, oh listen, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys, basically. This is all I can do in this review. This is basically how it is. And it turns out the real was actually like a thing that makes you like a ghost. It's what makes you into a ghost kind of thing, but you're still alive. And we break down, Knockout ends up getting trashed by this human in a train, which is really funny, and they have to tell him and get Agent Fowler to lie to this guy, saying that he's deputized as an undercover agent in that area, so we can see that it's part of the FBI or something, so you gotta be keeping quiet, okay. In overall, the episodes on their own gives you a big question mark. Either they good or either bad, or to me, I find all this series is really good. But together, I say they're better together, to watch them together instead of watching them separate. You get my drift. I've got a bit of sore throat as well. Also, so I will give this actually a rating out of, say, 5 on their own, but together I give it a 7 in overall. So overall, if you're watching together, it's a 7 because it explains that each other episode explains it better than watching one on their own, if you get my drift. So this is rattrap 25 signing out, and everyone at my works, which I am not allowed to say, hi. Oh, you have a great joke over this one. Thank you. Bye.